guys, I'm back at the old creek over here by my house. I figured today I'll show you another way of purifying water. I'm going to show you how to make a solar still, and we'll get to that shortly. But first, let's get some water. Alright, I've got a gallon of water from this stream. If you were to drink this right now, you would get very sick. Dysentery, all that fun stuff. So right now, this is not safe to drink at all. But after I show you this nifty little trick, it's going to be perfectly safe to drink. Alright guys, like I said before, I'm going to show you how to make a solar still. There's plenty of videos out there explaining what solar stills are, but they don't actually show you how to make them. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a hole dug behind me. I'm going to show you, well, I dug the hole already, but the rest of the steps I'm going to show you, because digging a hole, what's the fun in that? So I'll show you the rest of the steps from after the hole is dug and then on. Before I get all into it, I'm going to show you the things you'll need to make this. Most importantly, you'll need a trash bag or some kind of plastic. A garbage bag or a tarp, anything will do. I wanted to go with the clear plastic bag so you can see from the outside, you can see inside, pretty much see what's going on. Of course, you'll need a plastic cup, or any cup for that matter. Just anything to catch the clean water. 4 rocks, or heavy sticks, or anything that can hold the bag over the hole. And then of course, your water, which as you've seen before, I got this water from the creek down at the end of my street. Not very clean or safe to drink. So, now I'll show you setting up the solar still. One of the pieces of equipment I forgot to get into was a pebble. Don't forget your pebble. You could use a small stick or anything that you can get your hands on. I decided to go with a pebble. Alrighty. So, the first thing you want to do is get your cup or your container, place it in the middle of the hole. But make sure the hole is deep enough. Sorry about my shadow, guys. Make sure the hole is deep enough where the cup will sit below the ground level. While I'm setting this up, I also forgot to mention that one of the prime ingredients to this is you need the sun. Okay, what you want to do is pour your dirty water around the hole, or around the cup, I'm sorry. Pour it around the cup. And you just want to saturate the ground. Got about 3/4 of a gallon in there. Oh. Sorry guys, the cup I was using was too light. So I had to go get one that was heavier. I mean, obviously in any survival situation, you work with what you got. But for this demonstration, I just wanted to show you with as few kinks as possible. Okay, so you have your dirty water in the hole. What you want to do is take your sheet of plastic or your garbage bag, put it over the hole, and then weigh it down with the rocks. that little pebble I was telling you about before, take that pebble and put it right over the cup. And what we're doing here, I'm sure you've seen like a bottle of water or soda or whatever. You've had it sitting out in the sun and you see the little droplets on the side of the bottle. We're basically doing that same thing. But as the water evaporates, it'll hit the top of this bag and it'll drip down into the cup. And you have your natural clean water. You can see the pebble is just above the cup. So like I said, as the water evaporates, it'll hit this bag and it'll slowly drip down to the lowest point, which is where this pebble is, and go into the cup. Alright guys, it's been about an hour, maybe a little longer. You can see the progress that the solar still has made. You see the water starting to evaporate. It's getting stuck on this plastic and it's dripping down into the cup in there. I had to put these weights on here because I was afraid the openings on the sides were letting too much of the condensation out. The way I'm looking at it is you could have just used rocks, but I didn't have any more rocks, so I just used the weights that I had. But it's the same concept. But alright, we'll come back in another hour or two and see how far it's gone. Alright guys, it's been about 3 hours since I put this whole thing together. Let's see how much water I get from it. You have to be very careful when you take these off because you don't want to get dirt or sand or anything into the water you just got. Well, okay, we have a little bit of an issue. I'll explain. Usually when you do something like this, you want to do it like close to a lake or a stream or something, because Florida sand does not hold water well at all. So pretty much all of that water that I poured into this hole was gone within just a few minutes. So I was continuously having to pour water into this hole. I probably poured water into it about 5 times. If I had another plastic bag at the bottom, it would have held the water and I would have gotten a lot more. But because of the Florida sand soaking up all that moisture, I don't even have a sip in here. Very, very little. Very, very little. And there's a bunch of debris in it too. That could be from the wind though. Bottoms up. Tastes fine. It's a little crunchy with all that sand that got in it. But there's the solar still. You You guys seen that with condensation, a little bit of plastic, some rocks, and some dirty water, I can get clean water out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget, show your support, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll do more water purification videos soon. I'll do some more fire videos here soon. I'm going to try to lay off the cooking videos. I feel like I've been doing a lot of those lately. Try to get more into the survival aspect of it, not just the bushcraft cooking. Thank you guys for watching. I thought I might give you guys a little bit of added content or extra content today. I'm going to show you a second very simple way to get a few sips of clean water. And again, all you need is a plastic bag or a tarp or anything like that. And what you want to do is find a branch. This one will do just for the demonstration, but you want to try to find one that's more leafy. And just try to stuff as much of this branch into the bag as possible. And then you just want to tie it off afterwards. Now this isn't a very significant source of water. You're only going to get a few sips out of it, but in a survival situation, a few sips is better than none.
Thank you everybody, like and subscribe.